Aethermon Collect is a 2 to 4 player game published by Aethermon Studios. It has both a competitive and a co-op mode. And although this is a project that will be going through crowdfunding, everything I'll be showing you here is the actual final product that every backer will be receiving. So what's an Aethermon? Aethermons are these cute creatures you'll be collecting throughout the game. This is a set collection shared movement game where you have this square grid made up of cards, and on your turn you move the group token either vertically or horizontally, and you take the Aethermon where you end up. The competitive game ends when neither of the players are able to take a card on their turn, and then you tally up the score and the player with the most points wins the game. And you will also have 2 of these artifact cards that'll give you a one-time use ability. The co-op mode is more of a think your puzzle where you're trying to optimize every movement, because at the end of the game you combine all your points and see how well you performed against the scoring table. Some Aethermons are part of a set if they have 2 or more circles like this one over here. If you manage to collect every Aethermon in a given set, they will score double the points. And that's pretty much everything. Now let's talk about the obvious. You have these creatures you're collecting, some of them have various stages of growth. Sounds like something else you know? But anyway, looking past that, how can you build this amazing atmosphere around the game and not go any further? I mean, look at this! The artwork is absolutely amazing and the creatures have a really cool design. They even have this background flavored text description on their back. But unfortunately, at the end of the day, all you're giving me is just a few characters and creatures in a piece of paper. But instead of fantasizing what it could have been, let's focus on what it is. Well, it is everything I've shown you. And it is what the publisher claims it to be. A small, fast-paced, quick set collection card game. In the box has 15 minutes. Well, with setup and teardown maybe. It's more like 5 minutes at 2 players, and at 4 players it's 10 minutes at most. Everything I'm thinking in my turn is, can I get the card I need? And while doing this, can I also prevent the next player from getting the card they need? This is all the competitive mode boils down to. The co-op mode, as I said earlier, provides for a more think your puzzle and you need to think the other way around instead. Now, a few caveats. The Aethermons have elements. Unfortunately, the elements don't matter. They're just there for you to sort out some of them in lower player counts. And the grid, the imaginary grid, it starts to fade away really fast as you strip the cards from the play area. And the situation of whether 2 cards are in the same line or column becomes an issue. Are these 2 cards in the same line? I'm not sure. With that said, there will be a playmat to keep the cards in the grid aligned, so that won't be an issue anymore. So the rules, they're written on these cards, front and back. I get it why they did it, but I would have preferred a small booklet. It didn't need to be the size of the box, even if it were just the size of the cards, I would be happy. The acrylic standee is very pretty and gets the job done. I actually prefer this over either cardboard or even minis. Again, the artwork is amazing, the Aethermon's design reflects the amount of work that was put into them, everything is very inviting. And the game is so simple, you can play this with pretty much anyone. In the box says ages 14 plus, yeah, you can play this with much younger kids. So, final thoughts. While I was expecting more from this game, I'm not disappointed at all, it's just not what I wanted from a game with this atmosphere. Overall, it's a fine, very light set collection game with beautiful components and artwork. A very solid 7 out of 10. And that's it. I'd like to thank Aethermon Studios for sending me this review copy, thank you so much guys, and don't forget, this game will be on Gamefound, August the 1st, be sure to check that out, and as usual, thanks for watching, and until next time.